Hello, my loves. This is Malila with Love and Light Starseed Tarot. Welcome back. Today I'm going to do a reading for air signs. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Hope everyone's having a great day. Let's see what messages need to come out for our amazing air signs. We're going to start with Libra. What messages need to come through for amazing Libra? Angel, spirits, guides, please show us. What messages need to come through, please? Knight of Swords. Queen of Wands. The Emperor. We have Aries, Leo, Sag out, and then Aries again. Five of Wands. Knight of Cups. Four of Swords. Ooh, the Knight of Wands. And the Page of Pentacles. On the bottom, I have Three of Pentacles. I have three Knights out. This is also the full moon in Scorpio at this time. Eight of Coins. The Hierophant. Yeah, so it looks like someone's, just focused on work, career, finances, a higher level of commitment is taking a back burner, possibly walking away from a commitment. Could be with the Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag, the Lovers. Ooh, Gemini energy. Yeah, definitely need to rest and heal from this connection. Justice. Yeah, we have Libra energy out now. And I'm just getting that, shadows are coming to the light. And huge transformations are happening. Someone's, coming from a knight to an emperor. There's a great progression here. Knight, and then the Queen, and then the Emperor. Yeah, Four of Swords again. Yeah, definitely needing to rest and heal at this time. Just be careful of any, paranoia setting in or fear setting in. Just make sure you, stay centered and grounded. Stay balanced. Could be feeling from one extreme to the next as well, is what I'm getting. Emotions are high and intense at this time. Make sure you're feeling your feelings, but try to come back into focus, right? And in alignment. Now, stay away from any competition or combativeness. I'm just hearing, things will be coming up at this time that you know, you've tried to push down and push away. But it's time to deal with these things. It's time to do the things that have been put on the back burner. Yeah, I'm just getting, try not to beat yourself up too, you know, with any self-sabotaging or you know, just beating yourself up about issues or things that have gotten out of control or out of hand. You know, just take the steps necessary to get back on track. Beating yourself up is not going to help. You know, make sure you're asking for help if needed as well. I just get that you are ready for change. It's time. You know, if you're feeling comfortable, you know, then you're not growing. It's a great time to move to the next level. And that will feel uncomfortable for a while until you get used to it. Right? But it's a part of life. It's a part of growing. Growing pains are a part of life. But just make sure you're pouring back into yourself. Resting, healing, meditating, self-care, self-love. Give yourself time to rejuvenate, regenerate. Yeah, for the future. Yeah, you're ending a cycle here, starting a new one. Just be careful, you know, not to give your power away. Don't give your energy away to negativity or drama. Save your energy and, you know, pour into yourself, give back to yourself. Enjoy the luxuries of life. Yeah, 2 of Cups. Absolutely. With the 5 of Wands here too, yeah. Choose love and compassion, kindness over combativeness, over conflict, over competition, over pain. Yeah, 3 of Wands again. Yeah, definitely needing to move in a positive direction. You know, explore, expand, do a new thing, try new foods. You know, try a new restaurant. And just remember who you are at a core level. Remember how you've gotten through so many hard things in your life. And you've overcome so many obstacles. You can get through anything. You know, even if you're feeling intimidated. Yeah, Knight of Cups again. Even if you feel intimidated by something or, you know, an opportunity, or a certain thing, just do it anyway. No risk, no reward. Right? You never know what might happen. You know, you could have the best time of your life. Something really positive could come out of a new opportunity. Rebirth and transformation happens now. This is the full moon in Scorpio. Big picture thinking. Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. Yes. Set into motion your ideas. Absolutely. I'm going to get one for advice. What do we need to hear for advice right now for our amazing Libras? Let it go. You are being asked to let go of whatever pain and resentment you've been holding on to. It's hurting you, and you can't fully be present in your life if you're holding on to this negativity. Release it and be free. Yes, absolutely. Those are the messages I have for Libra, and I'm going to clean this up real quick, and I'm going to move on. I hope y'all will stay and listen to the rest of the reading. I hope everyone's doing amazing, having an amazing day. I'm going to get some new cards so it's easier to clean up, and I won't have to shuffle as much. We're going to move on to Gemini now. Angel, spirits, guides, please show me what our amazing Geminis need to hear at this time. What messages need to come through, please? Angel, spirits, guides, please show me what we need to see. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Fool, Aries energy. The Moon, Cancer or Pisces. We also have the Empress, Taurus energy. Oh. Page of Swords, Queen of Swords. There you are, Gemini. Ooh. Thought I flipped one. Seven of Cups. Two of Cups. On the bottom, I have Nine of Swords. Yeah, I'm just getting that the wheel of karma is shifting, right? You're moving forward. Yeah, oh, we have the Lovers in reverse. Six of Swords. Four of Cups, Knight of Cups. Yeah, it just looks like, you know, something came to an end, a relationship, you know, wanting to start new, take a leap of faith. You know, after someone's been holding back. Well, it looks like a new person wants to come through with a romantic gesture. Could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or it could just be you wanting this new beginning, new leap of faith. Yeah, because someone didn't make a choice. Someone hasn't made a choice, so you are. Yeah, Ace of Coins. Two of Cups again. Yeah, that one did not want to go back in. Yeah. So you're looking for a soulmate connection. You're waiting for the one. You're not going to deal with any knights that are, you know, possibly playing the field or, you know, having lots of options. You're waiting for this amazing connection. And in the meantime, you're nurturing yourself, you're loving yourself, you're being kind to yourself, you're healing. You're putting any fear aside and you're taking a new opportunity. You know, I'm just getting water your own garden. You know, don't be mistaken by other people's lives. Because other people, they only show, you know, what they want you to see. It's not the full story or the full picture, right? Be loving, compassionate, and kind to yourself. Like the Empress. Don't compete with anyone, you know, or anyone else's life. Remember, you know, your visions that you had for yourself in the past and your goals. The things that you wanted for yourself. It's never too late. It's never too late to start a new thing. You know, your creative ideas can generate a lot of happiness and abundance. You could even be helping someone else. Ooh. Yeah, don't beat yourself up. Oh, yeah, 10 of Cups for sure. Yeah, you're wanting this happily ever after with this soulmate. Absolutely. The 10 of Cups right between two of Cups. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You know, you won't know until you try, right? You won't know an outcome until you try a new thing. Try a hard thing. Don't allow your mind to play tricks on you. Control the fearful thoughts. You know, control your thoughts in general. Shift to positivity. Shift to thinking positively. Yeah, shift for clarity. Shift to the truth. Yeah, no more sleepless nights, anxiety, worry, no way. No, take the blindfold off. See the truth, see clearly. And ride off into the sunset, to your abundance, to your happiness, to your love, the love of your life. Retrain your brain to think positive, calming thoughts. You are the only one who has control over your brain and over your thoughts. I'm sorry. Defenselessness. Righting past wrongs. Uprooting. Yeah. That's what I'm getting. Don't beat yourself up. Be kind, loving to yourself. Forgive yourself for any past wrongdoings so you can move forward into happiness, into freedom, success, a life of luxury. It can be whatever you want it to be, whatever your dreams are, whatever your desires are. Change. You are being asked to change a part of yourself that no longer feels like the person you've become or are becoming. Change isn't always easy, but letting go of this outdated part of yourself will allow you to align with your true self. Yes, I love that so much. I'm going to go ahead and clean up real quick, and then I'm going to move on to Aquarius. All right. Let's see what messages need to come through for our amazing Aquarius. Angel, spirits, guides, please show us. What messages do we need to see at this time? Six of Wands. The Magician. Whoa. Knight of Wands. Two of Pentacles. The Sun. Five of Pentacles. Three of Wands. Six of Swords. In the bottom, I have 10 of Swords. Wow. Two of Pentacles in reverse. The Hanged Man. Ooh, and the Emperor. Here, I'm going to put these all here because that's the way they fell out. And then we have the Fool. We have Aries energy. We have Leo out. We have Pisces. Aries again. Yeah, I'm just getting honor yourself and your aspirations, your goals, your successes, your wins, your happiness. Honor the things that you want for yourself and your life. Yeah, you are the magician. You know, you have all the tools that you need for health, wealth, abundance, stability, happiness, all the things. You know, I'm seeing that someone did some shadow work or, you know, continues to do some shadow work, which is great. That's, you know, moving you into a brighter future, calmer waters, brighter days. I'm just here, you know, try listening to subliminals or, you know, positive affirmations, or read them. You know, that's a good way to reprogram your subconscious. Yeah. Yeah, reprogram your mind and come out of this, any lack mentality or any, you know, anxiety, worry, sleepless nights. Yeah, exactly. Lack mentality, yeah. You know, by being honest with yourself, communicating clearly your wants and needs, and then making it happen. You know, maybe do yoga or meditation. Two of Wands. Yeah, so you can plan, you know, have a clear mind so that way you can plan for your future. You know, we get one body, and it's time to make it a healthy one, a happy one. There's many things we can do to make our bodies look and feel younger. Right? We are what we eat and consume. You know, knowledge is power, so read, research. Be curious about, you know, things in life in general. Be curious about the things that we want to know. Learn a new thing. Wow, I just dropped a bunch of them, but I'm not going to take them. I'm just going to take these two. Yeah. Learn a new thing. Do a new thing. Take a new action. Make a new action plan. You know, I'm just hearing food is medicine. I got jump in, a dominant energy, adventure. Say yes to change. Absolutely. Yeah, good healthy food can cure many diseases and illnesses. Right? But it can also add injury to insult. It could make things worse. You know, depending on what you're eating. So, you know, make sure you're eating fresh food. Eat one ingredient foods. You know, no processed foods. Listen to your body. You could be having an intolerance to, you know, dairy or fried foods or acidic foods. Pay close attention to the way your body feels after eating specific things. You know, make changes where necessary. You know, make sure we're living our best life possible, right? Live your best life. Let's get one for advice, please. Change. Again, yes. You're being asked to change a part of yourself that no longer feels like the person you've become or are becoming. Change isn't always easy, but letting go of this outdated part of yourself will allow you to align with your true self. Yes. These are the messages I have today. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.